Good Thursday evening, Southeast Texas. So we're going to be watching a line of showers and storms trek our way. This is Friday at 11 p.m. Could be sooner than what this model shows. This is what we have to work with. We're going to be watching for the potential for rotating thunderstorms. There is a small chance of tornadoes, but the chance is non-zero. So what we're going to be watching is not so much the line. We're going to be watching these individual, what we call discrete cells. You can see them right there. Those, if we see tornadoes, would be rotating thunderstorms out ahead of the main line. Can you see that? That's what's got my attention right there. Those would be rotating thunderstorms, which could be capable of producing an isolated tornado. So I have to watch that. Otherwise, the line should arrive in the lakes area roughly between, say, midnight and 3 as far as the roughest weather. You could see some rain ahead and behind it. Then into the triangle roughly between 1 a.m. and about 4 a.m. This is tentative, dicey, sketchy. It's not set in stone, so it could come in earlier or later than what this model has. But this is what we have to work with at this point. By daybreak, I'm convinced that we will see most of the rain out of here and should see a lot of sun by 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. So there is a small sliver of an enhanced risk up towards Tyler County. The rest of us are in a slight risk. So up in the lakes area, based on that model I just showed you, 12 to 3 a.m., the roughest weather will move into the lakes area, and then through the triangle between 1 a.m. and Saturday, 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Saturday in the triangle. Best chance of tornadoes mainly up towards the lakes area and further north. 2 to 5% chance of an isolated tornado. If we see severe weather, it would be damaging winds would be the most likely mode of severe weather this round. Then again, we may not see anything at all, and that's what I'm hoping for. Otherwise, don't forget to fall back Sunday morning as daylight saving time ends. And just so that you know, Saturday, sunrise is at 7:31 a.m. Sunday, it goes to 6:34 a.m. So we'll see the sun earlier. Sunset on Saturday is 6:26, and sunset on Sunday is at 5:25. So it's going to get darker earlier in our neck of the woods, really in the central time zones. Cloudiness streaming in off the Gulf of Mexico. Lots of low-level moisture streaming in out ahead of a trough of low pressure that is over towards Utah and back over towards New Mexico. That is dragging up quite a bit of moisture off the Gulf of Mexico. That trough will translate on off towards the east, make its closest approach to our area early Saturday morning and drag the cold front through. So here's what we're thinking tonight. Clouds will be on the increase. Should be a dry night for Thursday night football. Here come the clouds. Temperatures in the 60s for lows and should be dry for the most part. Tomorrow is going to be a windy day. We could see gusts 25 to 30 miles an hour. We'll go with a 20 to 30% coverage of showers, maybe some thunderstorms by late day. It's pretty good news for Friday night football. Everything has turned earlier. So we're only going to go at 20% coverage, mainly up in the lakes area for Friday night football. Again, here comes that line moving through Friday night, Saturday morning, and then we'll see improving weather as we head towards Saturday afternoon. Rainfall this round, 1 to 2 inches will be common. Some higher isolated amounts of 3 or higher inches is possible through Saturday morning. On the Gulf of Mexico, no advisories yet. There could be some. Choppy seas expected tomorrow around 2 to 4 feet in your coastal marine forecast. We'll see southeast winds at 10 to 20 knots, water temperature 71. So tonight, increasing cloudiness. It'll be humid. Lows in the lower 60s lakes area, mid to upper 60 triangle. Tomorrow, at this point, we'll go a 20 to 30% coverage of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the lower 80s. Again, could see some wind gusts at 25, maybe 30 miles an hour, as that trough of low pressure begins to move on in. So everybody getting rain coming up Friday night, Saturday morning early, but by 8, 9, it's out of here like Friday's check, and we ought to see the sun return. A little cooler coming up on Saturday and Sunday morning. That's all you get because the front lifts back to the north as a warm front, and it's going to be a humid 82 degrees Sunday afternoon. And much of next week is going to be dry with lows in the 60s, highs in the 80s, low to mid 80s. So very mild, looking good like fantastic forecast for Election Day, Tuesday. Veterans Day, looks like another cold front will sweep through the area, and we'll see a nice modest cool down as we work on into the following weekend. Download our app, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com.